And we're live. We on the water. Hey, baby. We'll see if we can't catch something tonight. Hopefully. We're going to fish till about 7 and reel up the rods and swap over to fish for crappie in the crappie tournament. So that's what we're going to do. What's up, Uncle Josh? Trying to figure this thing out. I'm trying to pull it up on my tablet where I can read it better, but I can't. So shut this tablet off and just try to read the chat. So we are on Lake Greenwood in South Carolina, which is a channel cat and flathead lake. Only a very few blues in the lake. Can you hear me all right, Uncle Josh? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. But what we're doing is we started this kayak Mike runs Fishing Chaos app for the online catfishing tournament. So he put out there for a 48-hour mini rod tournament. So mini rod means the rod has to be 36 inches or shorter. So if you can see, I've got 8 mini rods out on the back of the boat right now. We're anchored up on a shallow point. It's about 8 foot to 10 foot deep. Fan casted. We got chicken out. We got cut perch out and some good old night crawlers. So it's 48 hours. We'll try to catch some fish. Biggest fish, longest fish wins. So we're gonna try to catch us 1 or 2 tonight. Hopefully, if they come through here and bite. Usually do all right in here during the day when it water's warm, but I don't know about night. Never fished here at night, so from the boat anyway. We're gonna give it a go. Figured might as well just go live, see if anybody pops in, checks us out, hangs out with us while we mini rod fish. Hopefully we'll get a bite on here on one of these rods. Anyway, we got 3 rods that are actually 36 inches long. Uh, the dock runners. We've got 2 rods that are 30 inches long, which are the pitching sticks or the dock demons. And then we've got 3 mini ice rods, which are 26 inches long, I think. So we got some short rods. But anyway, we're fan casted out. Got anywhere between 3/4 of an ounce and 2 ounces of weight on, depending on what size rod it is. Got Santee rigs on all but 2. We got Carolina rigs on 2 of them. So hopefully channel cats or even a flathead will come rolling through here at some point and pick it up and get a bite, maybe catch a fish. But wanted to do a little live tonight because I'm out here fishing, so it's gonna be a tough reel depending on how big these fish are. We got some big flatheads in this lake. Got some decent sized channels. I've caught some 12 to 15 pound channels out of the lake. So catch one of them on one of these rods. We're gonna have some fun getting it in. But I hope y'all enjoy just hanging out with us and watching. We're gonna probably not do a whole lot of talking. Just gonna watch reels pretty much. I know Art and Aaron and the regulators are all live as well from the One Ton crew and Catfish Regulator. So if you don't mind, pop over there, check them out, swing back and forth. Not sure who else is live, but it's Friday night. Well, now it's Saturday morning, so. But I'm gonna fish these little mini rods till about 7. Then I'm gonna get them all put away and get my crappie gear out because at 8 o'clock I'll be on catfish and crappies size matters tournament. So got two tournaments I'm in today basically. What's going on, Buck? Josh, y'all live, but you watching me. Well, you might not see much action over here, but hopefully we will. We'll get this spot about an hour, and if we don't get nothing by, let's see, it's two. Oh, geez, why did it have to be when I look at the watch 2:22 in the morning? Where's Stan at when you need him? Huh? But we'll give it to about 3:30. If we don't get no bites, we'll reel them up, pull the anchors, and we'll go up in this cove some uh, and try the cove. What's going on, Mac? In this mini rod tournament, this 48-hour mini rod tournament, we're gonna try to catch some catfish on these mini rods tonight and today, tomorrow, whatever it is. It's bad when your bait rod's 5.5 foot and your catfish rods are 3 foot or less. James Kirkpatrick, what's going on, James? How you doing, bud? Early morning. Figure we do a little fishing, do a little live while we're fishing, see what happens. It'd be pretty cool if we caught a catfish on one of these mini rods while we're live. You doing the month long, Mac? You doing the bank? But yeah, we'll get a spot to about 3:30, and that'll be an hour and 15 minutes. And we don't get no bites, don't catch nothing here. We'll reel up, and pull anchor, and buzz on up in this cove right behind me, and see if we're doing better inside the cove. Oh, dogs on the bank. They're fussing at me. Well, they ain't happy back there at all. Nice. Yeah, I didn't get signed up for the month longs in time. I totally let it slip my mind. By the time I looked at it, it was already the month had already started, and I'm like, oh well. Pretty busy month anyway. Like I said, I got into this 48-hour mini rod tournament this weekend, and also got a crappie tournament here in a couple hours on catfish and crappies. Size matters crappie tournament, so figured get over here close to where I'm gonna crappie fish at and try to catch this catfish or two while we're getting ready. But I got about 5 dozen minutes for the crappie tournament, so hopefully they still up in this cove where they were yesterday and the day before when I checked on them. James, I hadn't heard anything about Lisabella. I hope she's doing better and getting all healed up, but I hadn't really watched much YouTube in the past 2 or 3 days. Been kind of busy. Yeah, Mac, I understand taking a month off. Like I said, it's been past 2 months. I've been busy doing these little tournaments, and well, you figure March was the 1v1 stuff. I fished in all every weekend in it, pretty much. And then this month, we had the fishathon on Lake Wiley last weekend. Got these two tournaments this weekend, and next Saturday on the 30th, we have our bait shop versus no script battle. So, been a busy month for fishing. Oh, that's good, James. That she's home. Y'all going fishing this morning? Nice. Good. Be good for her to get out. Good for both of you. What's going on, Fat Boy Ert? Got 7 amazing people jumping in this early in the morning, hanging out with me. while we try to catch a catfish on a mini rod. But we got a couple body sections of white perch out there. One's head piece of white perch, couple chunks of chicken, and one rod's got a big old night crawler on it. What's up, Jeremy? Tournament cats. Yeah, late night fishing. We fishing wee hours in the morning. I got two tournaments. Got a crappie tournament here in a couple hours, and then I got this 48-hour mini rod tournament. So I figured come fish a little bit for it, then swap over, fish the crappie tournament, then swap back over and do some more catfishing. So Hilljack, I'm on Lake Greenwood, right here in Waterloo, South Carolina. About a half a mile from the public boat launch right here in Waterloo. Sitting off of a point. It's about 8 foot, and then it drops off to about 14 foot. Yeah, Jeremy, might as well. I had some mini rods at the house, so I figured might as well get in there. It wasn't but $5 to get into the tournament. Biggest fish wins. So, you live on Lake Marion? Yeah. I was thinking about going up to Wiley and fishing in this thing, but the crappie bite on Greenwood's pretty good right now, so I figured I needed to stay at this area, and plus it's 10 minutes from the house. So, oh, Jeremy, there's some big cats in here. Well, big flatheads in here. Again, there's very few blues in here. The blues got put in by fishermen that caught them in other lakes and dropped them off in here. So there's a handful of blues in here. There hadn't been any big ones caught. They hadn't really reproduced and got going yet in Greenwood, but we got a really healthy channel cat and flathead population here. This spot right here, I do all right during the day, drag baits over it during the day, and tend to get three or four of them dragging baits over here. So yeah, Hilljack, it's upstate. It's Greenwood County. It's part of the Piedmont, the upstate area. It's let's see, it's the Sluter River is the main river. It runs into it, and then from there it goes. Sluter River runs down to Lake Murray, right there in Columbia, and then it runs down to the lower part of the state. But I'm hoping we catch something. Kind of hard to cast these. It's kind of hard to cast these little mini rods too far. The bigger three, the 36 inches, has got 2 ounces of weight. The 30 inches has got 1 ounce, and then the little 24-inch ice rods, the three of them's got 3/4 ounce on them, I think. But the funny thing is, every single one of these rods have 20-pound Berkeley big game on them. So the line should hold, if nothing else. The line should be all right. Yeah, if I hook it to a 30-pound flatty, it's gonna be awesome. But I just like to hook it into a couple channel cats. Be nice. It's gonna be fun either way if I hook into anything. Yeah, it's middle upperish part of the lake. I mean, state. They consider it upstate still, part of the upstate. But you go one county over, and it's middle area, Midlands, or whatever you want to call it. It's kind of chilly out here tonight. Temp dropped on me. I think it's 57, 56 right now. Brought my little blanket, my little sweater with me, so wrapped up sitting in my chair. I know it is funny seeing me walk around on the boat. This was like double the width of my little John boat, so it's nice being able to move around. I go and I have to be just sitting. What's going on, Chucky Morgan? Appreciate you coming in, bud. Appreciate you. Out here doing some catfishing with some mini rods. Yeah, that little boat, I still got it. I love it, but and I'm gonna keep it for a while. Try to get my son used to using it. Maybe he can start using it by himself. But let's see, I've had my youngest daughter, my son, and the wife on this boat, and they're like, wow, it's way more room in it. So they like it. I like it. So hope we get a bite here soon. Like I said, if not, we'll give it to 3:30, and then I'll reel them up. If we ain't got a bite by then, we'll reel it up and pull anchor and buzz up a couple hundred yards into this cove and see how that goes. See if they in the cove instead of out and about. The little cove behind me is the one that me and my daughter Juana fished in on the weekend anchor's Biggest Loser and caught those two channel cats in the cove. So should be a couple channel cats in there if nothing else. I was hoping they'd be running this flats tonight, but we'll see. Still early. Hey, Miss Annette, and y'all are up early. 2:30 in the morning. Got 11 amazing people in here watching little old Freddy fish with tiny rods. I like fishing with these tiny rods, though. I might have to make this a habit, fish with these more often. Take them up, take them down to somewhere like Santee and get on some monster fish on these mini rods. Now, that would be fun. Look into a 30 pounder, 40 pounder, blue roll flathead. But yeah, I figured since I was gonna be out here fishing for a while, might as well go live. I haven't went live in a little while, about a month and a half. I think the last time I went live. Might have been longer than that. Gotta start putting out some more content. Yeah, Jeremy, that's probably what would happen. I'd hook into a 70 or 80 pounder and have to just hold on for dear life and set the drag light and pull anchor and just let the fish pull me around. Nice, Chucky. I just got home about an hour ago fishing. I went fishing earlier during the day this morning, checking a couple more spots for this crappie tournament I got here in a few hours. So I got this cove behind me. I had a bunch of crappie in it day before yesterday. I caught 4 out of it in 2 different spots, so I don't want to catch any more. But marked a whole couple of schools of them through there, so hoping they're still in there. And then I got 2 bridges within a few minute drive that I caught some fish on, some crappie on today. So yeah, Mac. My goal this year was to do at least 2 lives a month, and here we are in April, and this is my first one for the year. I think first or second of my own lives. I got the show with Chad on Thursdays, Fields to Water, the bait shop. Got it on Thursdays, but I need to start doing a little more content on my side so I can start getting some stuff out there. I enjoy just sitting here chit chatting. Once I get this StreamYard figured out on the phone where I could, in my tablet, get my phone and tablet synced together where I can have them both up, be easier, but it is what it is. So I got the phone, the camera from the back side of the phone where I can look at the front of it at least. Just that way you ain't got to look at the back of my head the whole time. But yeah, it's nice having this bigger boat. It's not a huge boat. My John boat was 12 foot long and 3.5 foot wide. This one's 15 foot 1 inch long and 4.5 foot wide, so it's a lot wider. Yeah, we got a slight little breeze tonight, nothing bad, so it's not going to affect the audio. But yeah, it's the only thing about doing lives. Never know. Weatherman says it's supposed to be calm and clear. Next thing you know, it's 15, 20 mile an hour winds. And what do? You still want to put out content, so you still do your lives, but then it comes out like poop, and you just have to deal with it. Yeah, fish splashing behind them. Here's the rock bass and the striper are running, so probably what that is. One of them two chasing the brim and shell crackers. Got my bait rod on my lap, trying to catch some bait so I can have some fresh bait. But the perch I got, the perch I got cut up, I caught today, so it's fresh. Like to have a little small live perch. I got two big rods with me. I should just throw them out just to see if the fish are out deeper. But if I catch anything on the big rod, don't count towards the tournament. So keep them with the tournament rules and just using mini rods for catfishing. It's supposed to be a nice day today. It's supposed to be, I think the temp's supposed to get up like 81 today. 80, 81. Clear skies. Winds are supposed to be light and variable. So we'll see how that goes. There's a couple other channels out there live right now. So make sure you pop over when you leave here. Pop over there and give them a thumbs up. Check them out real quick. I believe Big Mike's live with Dominic and Tanya Hollis. And then Catfish Regulators is live. He's got the part of the one ton crew over there with him. Art's over there. Josh is over there. Hey, honey. Hope work's going all right tonight. Hope it ain't too bad of a night at the hospital. I guess I could have buzzed around the lake a little bit right in here and tried to mark a couple fish. I just figured I'd just come right here where I know they usually hit during the day and see what happens. But camera angle looks pretty good though. See the lights from the houses on the bank on the across the lake. And you can see pretty much, yeah, you can see all 8 rods, so that's good. They're not all neon and super glowy like chunky rods, but they mini rods. The ice rod pops pretty good. That little orange ice rod and that little green ice rod. But we just sitting here. I was a little busy, but good night. That's good. It's chilly out here on the water though. It's dropped down into the 50s. So I got my wolf blanket. Ooh, that would have been nice. 10-pound carp. I'd like to have one of them to cut him up for bait. But we got a couple perch that I caught today, so let's see if that works good enough. See, I got 5 dozen minnows in this minnow bucket. I'm sure you can probably hear the bubbler bubbling. But we're gonna be patient. We're gonna give it a little time. See what happens in this spot. Again, we'll sit here at about 3:30. We don't get nothing here. We'll reel up and buzz on up in the cove a little bit and see what happens. I hear a bunch of fish splashing over toward the bank a little bit. It's probably, like I said, it's probably rock bass or striper chasing shad or something. But maybe we catch something. We'll see. Well, that's called fishing, not catching. If you caught every time you went, it'd be called catching, not fishing. I'm just enjoying being out here on the water. What is this tournament about? This is the 48-hour mini rod tournament. Biggest fish wins. So the longest fish measured wins. One fish, just one long fish will win the tournament. I think there was 19 anglers that signed up for it. So we gonna see if we can't catch us something. Hopefully we catch us a flathead because they long. I'd like to have some live perch for that. But it is what it is. They bite cut bait too. We got some chicken out there, some cut perch, and even some good old night crawler out there. See if we can't catch something. So we'll fish. You see, we'll fish this spot to about 3:30, somewhere around there. If we ain't got no bites, we'll reel the rods up, pull the anchors up, buzz up in this cove a little bit, see if we can't get on something. Which might buzz up the lake a little bit, go down through the channel, see if we can't mark a couple fish. And we're gonna do a little dragging with these little rods too at some point today. That ought to be interesting. I got some little small crappie planer boards and see if we can't drag some baits and get a fish to bite that way. I think that's what we might just buzz the lake here in a little bit. Buzz up the lake toward the power lines and see if we can't mark a couple fish. If we mark a couple fish, we'll go up above them and anchor down, throw back to them, and see if we can't get them to bite. Seven wonderful people hanging out with me. It'd be really nice and peaceful if this bubble maker wasn't working. I didn't have it on, but I need it on to keep my minnows alive for the crappie tournament. Oh, there's the band of Frogster. What's going on? Well, a delight to start your morning with me. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, we're out here fishing in a 48-hour mini rod tournament. The rods have to be 36 inches long or less. So we got 8 little bitty rods out here, all with 20-pound test lines. So the line's good enough for the fish. Let's hope the rods are. But we got this tournament for the next 2 days, and then here in just a little bit, we got catfish and crappie size matters crappie tournament I'm in. So we'll have to stop catfishing and crappie fish for a little bit. Might leave a catfish rod off the back of the boat while I'm crappie fishing, just in case. Be a long day. Got me about a half hour, 45-minute nap earlier tonight. So I'll be up for a long day today. I was hoping we already got a bite or two, but I guess they just ain't made it up through here yet. Maybe they'll come through here shortly. And then again, if not, we'll reel them up and move to another spot. We just enjoying ourselves out here on the water, having a good old time. It's a bit chilly out here, though. Bait rod in the way. All right, fishies. You come on and bite. Very sad out here. The breeze keeps up. I might put sweatpants on there. Get some warm sweatpants. Put over my other little thin pants I got on. I might put them on here in a minute. Oh, sounds like someone's scoring, but that's the bubble maker. I got a bubble maker. You know, in my buckets to keep my minnows alive. Sounds like a little quiet little snore going on. Third cup of coffee. Oh, I'm glad you're able to jump in and hang it with me. That's nice. Be nicer if I catch a fish and show you a fish. It is what it is. All right, babe. Get you some slick on. Now you're going to hang out with your friend here. Let's get your little nappy nap. And that's what I should do. I should put my bells on these rods and just tuck me in there too. It's mighty relaxing here. My fishies, you got 30 minutes. 30 minutes. Maybe if I give them a countdown, maybe they'll bite. Tell them about it, puppy dog. Just so peaceful out here, relaxing. Probably would be napping if I didn't have the live going. Come on, fishes. Let's see, we've been live for 45 minutes. I had rods in the water about 5 minutes before I went live, 5, 10 minutes. So it's been almost an hour. We might not make it. We might not wait till 3:30. We might reel them up here in a few minutes and move on and see if we can't find some fish. A few more minutes. I figured right here we'd already had at least a bite or two, and we ain't had even a bump yet. So we give it a few more minutes, and then we'll reel them up and buzz around a little bit, see if we can't find a fish or two, and set up on them. I think we'll buzz around the lake a little bit first. We'll buzz around, see if we can't mark a fish or two, and set up on them for a little bit. Then come back over here and get in this cove and get ready for the crappie tournament. I think that's what we'll do. If we can't get out here in the middle of the lake, find us a fish. Is it bedtime for the fish? It must be. They ain't biting. But again, I'm enjoying myself just sitting here, just relaxing. Well, I appreciate that, Froggy. That little country accent of mine. Come on, fishies. No, babe, I ain't caught anything yet. Ain't got no bites either. Probably gonna reel up here in just a minute and buzz around, see if I can't find a fish or two. Was gonna go in the cove, but I think I'm gonna ride around the middle part of the lake first, and then come back to the cove here in a little bit. I was hoping they'd be out on this point right in front of the cove, but they don't seem to be hanging out here yet. If we don't get anything here today, we'll pack it up this afternoon, run to the house, grab us a bite to eat, hang out for a little bit, charge the batteries up, and head to the other lake down the road. Around Lake Mercy if you can't catch a blue. Come back when it warms up. Yeah, like I said, I think I might reel up, go out in the middle, look at the middle, see how the middle looks. See if we can't mark a fish or two out toward the middle. If we do, then we'll anchor up there and see if we can't catch one then. All we can do. Keep trying. Ain't awesome people in here watching though. Watching and hanging out with me. Love it. I'm gonna reel them up here just a second. Pull the anchors up, pop the motor on, buzz around, see if we can't mark the fish. Set back up on there. See what happens. Before I do anything, I'm gonna put my sweatpants on because it's a little chilly. Yeah, we've been sitting here a little over an hour now and ain't got a bite, so time to move on. Put my long britches on and I'm gonna get them reeled in, get going. Oh yeah, I'm always on a mission, Froggy. Yes, Nina. When I get going, I go, go, go. Don't know when to stop. Jacket on. Get it. It's on. Jacket on. Got it. One, two, Come on. Pull that one behind the boat. All right, now I gotta pull the anchor up. Pull the anchors up and start the motor, and we'll buzz on around a little bit. Get this anchor pulled up first. See, better moving. All right, so I'm gonna mute y'all for just a little bit while I buzz around, see what I can find. We're gonna pull this other anchor. We're gonna buzz around. When I get stopped and set up, I'll unmute it and we'll go from there. All right, we back. We back. We back. We back. We back. We marked two decent looking fish and two little small fish. So figure why not? Pulled about 75, 80 yards past them and set up on them. See what happens. You can see the rods a little bit better, but that's all right. I see a couple of them pretty good because they're bright colors. A little bit. Now I can see them at least. Now we just wait. See if we can't catch fish. Oh, I'm on the big screen. Woohoo! I love it. All right, so we're out in the middle of the lake now. Like I said, I marked two decent sized fish and two or three little small fish just back behind us. So we pulled past them about 60 to 80 yards, I guess. Drop anchor and set up on them. We'll see if they'll come through and bite. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. But we're gonna give it a shot. It's 3:45. We'll let this go to about an hour and 15 minutes. You don't catch anything, I'll end the live and I'll buzz up into my cove and get set up for a crappie tournament, get everything ready for it. Throw a couple rods out the back in the cove and just chill out for about an hour or two. But maybe we'll catch one here, or two, or three. Yeah, I muted it when I was moving, babe. Didn't want to have to, nobody had to listen to me buzz long. We got some good bait out there, so maybe they'll bite. Maybe they'll bite. We'll see. 5, 6 awesome people just still hanging out with me while we try to catch some on one of these mini rods. I think the bite might be a little bit better during the day. That water temp warms up, get them moving a little more. Water temp was about 70. During the day, it's down to about 64 right now. So it's dropped about 6 degrees, 7 degrees overnight. Richard Montano, what's up, buddy? I'm out here with mini rods trying to catch some fish, man. I'm doing that 48-hour mini rod tournament on Fishing Chaos. That Catfish might put on there. Yeah, really, Richard, really. I got 8 mini rods. 8. But they all got 20-pound test on them. So I can handle the fish as far as line. The reel should be all right. Now the rods, that'll be the question. My dock runners, my 3 longer ones, my 36-inch rods, I've caught catfish on them, so they'll be all right. Oh, Bandit's making breakfast. Richard, you just getting home from fishing? Man, I'm just getting started. Well, I started at about 12:30, 1 o'clock. Figured I'd go live for a little bit, help me pass some time. Let's see if we can't catch fish. You only got one there? Uh-oh, Richard. No, that's a good thing. Y'all's bite slowing down. That's what I need to happen next weekend. When the bait shop faces off against no script. But Richard, you were probably carp fishing, weren't you? Now, Richard, this weekend and all next week, you can't get the boys no carp now. They gotta go catch their own. You can't give them no carp. They can't have no unfair advantage against us old bait shop boys. Now you can give it to them on not this Sunday, but next Sunday, but not this weekend or next Saturday. Wow. The morning bite was good, but the night bite was bad. Ooh. Yeah, I'm thinking that might be what happened here too. The water temp dropped pretty good since it got dark. So they come up in the shallows when it's warm though. So I'm in a little bit deeper water. I'm about 14, 15 foot right now. So deeper part of this part of the lake. But we'll see. Maybe we'll catch one. Night and that. Y'all go get some sleep. I know y'all been fishing all afternoon. And you just got home not too long ago. So y'all go get some sleep. If y'all ain't too busy later on, we'll be on catfish and crappie in a little bit. 8 o'clock Eastern time for the size matters crappie tournament. I'm gonna try to catch some crappie. Woo, 9 hours at the house, 4 hours traveling. That's a lot of traveling. I appreciate it, Richard. Yeah, I did all right on it. I think I did a pretty good job on my rod holder. The one side is not quite angled up enough, so I might have to rebend it just a little bit to get the all the rods stand up about the same angle. But I'm happy with it. I got these Walmart rod holders in it right now, just so I can save up the money, and get me some good uh monster rod holders for it. Because there's been a couple people with bad experience with these cheap Walmart ones, but gotta do what you gotta do. All right, Annette. Yeah, y'all go get some sleep. If y'all get a chance, swing by and check us out. If not, y'all can watch it later. Ain't no biggie. We're gonna give our we're gonna give it a go. See if we can't catch some crappie and maybe win that tournament today. Depends on if they bite. I've been on the water the past 2 days, checked for a couple spots. I got 3 spots that I've caught a couple crappie on, so hopefully they stayed in there, be in there in a couple hours and I catch a bunch of them. 2 rods. I only use 2 rods too. Yeah, Richard is strong. All right, babe. Go do your rounds, what you need to do at work. Like I said, I'll probably be live until Probably 5 o'clock. We'll probably stay live until 5. Ha ha. That was a good round. Live till 5. That'll be another hour and 7 minutes. Sit around here and see if we can't catch fish. If not, I'm gonna reel them up and buzz on into my cove. All right, Richard, go get you some sleep, bud. Oh, bandit. Yeah, I understand that. That's a lot of traveling, but if he loves it, it's worth it to him. So, five people hanging out with us, dude. That's pretty awesome. 4 o'clock in the morning. This is gonna be a good day. I got a feeling. Whether I catch anything here or not, it's still gonna be a good day. Come on, fishy fishes. Get my bait rod back up. Can't get some bait. I did see a little school or something come through here while ago when I'm a bit on too, so maybe it's some perch or something. Never mind. Maybe. We'll see. Mm-mm. Wonder if the regulator's still live. Wonder who else is live. Yeah, Froggy, that's pretty cool that your son loves dancing. That is really cool. Did a little dancing when I was a kid. I was in dance class for a year. Now we just gonna hang out here and see if we can't catch fish. Then again, with that water being warm all day, they might be up in the cove where I'm gonna head here shortly. Might be up in the cove. Who knows? Give it a shot when we go up in there though. See, it won't hurt to try. Got all the different baits out there, so they come through. They should bite something. Let's go fishing. Start to see one of them go down, get a bite on one of them. Nice. Would be nice. Let's go fishies. And grab mule tablet, see what's on. The catfish regulator and them still live, if they caught anything. Could be catching bait fish somewhere. Or to catch catfish. Want to catch catfish? Come on, catfish. Oh yeah, what's going on, Steve? Yes, it's really nice and peaceful. Got a slight little breeze, but let's just put a little chill in the air. Other than that, it's beautiful. Water's nice and calm for the most part. Got a lot of trash in the water, I guess, from the rain the other week is finally pushed out the river and into the lake. So got a little trash, some logs, junk in the water. Other than that, it ain't bad. Yeah, hopefully I catch. My goal was to catch one or two before the catfish and crappie tournament. The size matters crappie tournament that catfish and crappie's putting on today. So I'm gonna catch one or two catfish this morning. But if not, no biggie. Out here enjoying myself, relaxing. Ooh, let's see. Catfish regulator still alive. Oh, Aaron from Catfish Regulator. They still live. We've been at this an hour and 49 minutes on the live stream. We'll probably give another 10 minutes. No Wabash, Nate. I'm not silent. Hopefully you can hear me still. Hopefully you can. I had it muted a while ago when I was moving, but I got it back on now. Hopefully you can hear me. What's going on, Nate? We're just out here fishing in this 48-hour mini rod catfish tournament. 48 hours. Catch the biggest catfish you can on a mini rod. Whoever catches the biggest wins. So I got 8 mini rods out there trying to catch something. Yeah, the bites really slow tonight for some reason. Hopefully, hopefully we'll get one to come through, one or two to come through though. If not, ain't no biggie. Like I said, we out here killing some time trying to catch catfish for this tournament before we switch gears and get our crappie rigs out and do some crappie fishing on catfish and crappies size matters tournament this morning. So yeah, it's funny. I got 8 mini rods out. I got 3 of them that are 36 inches, 2 of them that are right at 30, and then 3 ice rods that are about 24 to 26 inches long. So the wife was laughing at me. I pulled all the light line off of them. All 8 of them got 20-pound Berkeley big game on it. So it should be able to handle a pretty decent sized fish if I can get them to bite. We're using right now. We are using perch, cut perch, chicken, and old night crawler on one rod. So we'll probably give another 8 to 10 minutes and shut my live down and go over there and watch and hang out with Catfish Regulator and LG and Uncle Josh and see if we can't watch them catch fish. That way I can put my bells on mine and kind of lay back. It died after midnight there. Yeah, it's been a good morning bite and daytime bite. The night bite hasn't been that great, at least on this lake yet. Once it gets a little bit warmer, it'll flip flop. The night bite will be better than the day bite. That's still about a month out for that happens. Yeah, we'll give it 7 more minutes, then we'll shut the live down. I'll put my bells on. I can kick my feet up and maybe nap a little bit till I hear some bells. That way I give me a little nap in before all the craziness happens. But it's all good. Glad everybody's swinging by, checking me out, hanging out with me for a few, if nothing else. Ah, yeah. The only reason I'm up now, right now, Nate, is like I said, I got this 48-hour mini rod tournament that I got into this weekend as well. So I figure fish a little bit of it, then fish the crappie tournament, then fish some more of it, and then go home and some sleep, and then get up Sunday and go to one of my better spots if I ain't caught nothing. You're welcome, Bandit. I enjoy it. I enjoy talking and hanging out. Hey, Alicia, I heard you was up too. Yeah, it's gonna be a long day. Like I said, I'm gonna fish until probably about 7, and then move to my hopefully crappie spot that I found 2 days ago. So hopefully they're still in there and we catch some. All right, Froggy, do what you gotta do, and like I said, I'll probably shut down here in a few minutes anyway on this and put my bells on and kick back and listen for the bells for a couple hours, and then switch gears and get my crappie stuff so I can fish in this crappie tournament that Catfish and Crappie is having today. Yeah, Alicia, I'm sure you can hear it. My bulb maker for my minnow bucket's going, so it ain't super loud, but it sounds like a low snore almost. I got I got 5 dozen minnows sitting here beside me. Well, I got about four and a half. There's a couple of them that died, but then I got my cast net if I need to go try to find some more bait. But I think 5 dozen should be enough. Yeah, I know it's kind of that low humming. But I marked a couple fish right here. That's why I put anchor out. Want to see if they come through and bite, but don't look like it. But that don't mean they won't. Yeah, I got. Usually, I keep a large pack of D's, a large pack of C's, a large pack of double A's, and a large pack of triple A's in the boat with me at all times. So I'm good on batteries. So one of these days, I'll save up and get me one of those real bait tanks to put in the boat. Well, not the big one, but the small one. That way, I hook up to the regular battery, trolling motor battery, and use it that way instead of having to buy regular batteries for it. Alicia, I tried jigs the past 2 days and couldn't get a bite on any jigs, plastic or hair jigs. I brought a couple of my Lyle Stokes jigs, a couple of jigs that somebody else gave me, and a whole bunch of plastic jigs, and I ain't got a single bite on them, but minnows were getting tore up. So that's what we're gonna go with now. If they don't bite minnows, then I'll grab some jigs and swap something out. But I think for me, it's gonna be my best chance to catch anything is gonna be on minnows today. Yeah, I'm. That's where I was wondering originally was Doctor getting in it, and it was like he's not getting in it. Okay, I'll get in it then. No, actually, what I told Mark was if he had room for an extra spot and didn't have to spin the wheel to put me in it, but if it came where that we had one person over and one too many to give it to whoever it was and just take me out of it. So it worked out. I'm still in it. Lisa, you got to keep back. I keep like I said, I keep D's, C's, double A's, and triple A's in this boat because that's what everything I got in this boat runs off of, basically. Yeah, I'll make some wonderful jigs, Alicia. I've got quite a few of them. And I was trying the colors that the locals were saying they've been biting on, but couldn't get a single one to bite. But throw a minnow right beside the jig, and they were tearing the minnows up. So yeah, I've got about six different style and color jigs. You know, basically clip on one, clip off the other. So if the minnows don't work, then I can just do that and swap them out real quick. Come on, fishy fishies. That's what I'm hoping, Nate. I'm hoping they're still in that cove, that first spot that I'm gonna be at is a cove. That they're still in there, and actually, hopefully, more moved in because the water temp came up about 2 degrees today from what it was the day before. So that should bring more of them into the shallow cove that I was in. So hopefully, I get to say fish on, fish on, fish on. Yeah, the air temps will be 80, 81 here, so it's gonna be a warm day and sunny. But hopefully the wind stays down. The water temp for me will be right around that 70, 71 mark. Well, that's what it was today, during the day. Now it's dropped down tonight. It was 64 when I looked at it a while ago. Yeah, that little bit of rain we got a couple days ago, yeah. Until it's finally pushed the junk from the river down into the lake. Got a bunch of rotted out trees and limbs and whatnot coming into the lake. Come on, fishes. I was hoping to catch one on the live, but don't look like it's gonna happen. I'm already 4 minutes over from what I was gonna do, so give it a couple more minutes, then we'll shut it down and walk back there and put some bells on them and kick my feet up. Let's go, fishies. Just one. That's a small one. That's all I want. Uh, yeah, the bass are moving good right now here too. The crappie are starting to move into the coves and spawn, so might do okay. But like I said, I went to, I think, tried like 8 spots the past 2 days. Three of them I caught fish on. The other five didn't catch nothing on. So hopefully those three will produce again today. But somebody's starting to get up on the lake. Thanks, Jeremy. Yeah, it's homemade rod rack. Uh, the side pieces are a roller stand for rolling wood down it and stuff. And then the main frame across the top is a bed frame rail. Just cut the ends off and bend it a little bit more into shape. And then rod holders are cheap Walmart rod holders for now. I'm gonna save up and get me some good monster rod holders or something, but these will work for now. Yeah, Jeremy, how much longer until you get your boat back, get it fixed? Ain't nothing biting. Just won't one bite. I'm not picky today. Yeah, I saw you. I watched part of it, Jeremy. Saw you catch that one small flatty on there. Mm, Ended up falling asleep, but it is what it is. Nate, there are, I want to say last time I looked, 19 people in the mini rod tournament. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Let me pull it up, see what. There's a lot coming down beside me. When it's stuck in my nose. There are 22 people signed up for this thing. Alexander Teleska, Austin Harding, Brandon Hudson, Charles Golson, Clint Sear, Ed Gray, J.R. Cochran, Justin Sherman, Peyton Coulter, Ryan Bortz is in it. Tennis Skelton Andrew, Brandon Flick, Bryce Jacobs, Chris Tingen, Dave McKinley, me, Josh Snyder, Old Kayak Mike's in it, Ronnie Pullen, Shane Phillips, and Tyler Lowe. So there's, what is that? 22 anglers. So 22. And there's quite a few sponsors that donated stuff. So he's gonna do like a wheel spin for the all anglers who got into the tournament, and random have a prize randomizer or whatnot. But yeah, Alicia, in the 48 hours, 22 anglers for the crappie tournament. I think there's only 7 of us, or maybe 8. I know you got me and you. I know Chad and D are in it. Now I'm drawing a blank. Who else is in it? It's gonna be a pretty good time. Yeah, I thought about putting braid on 1 or 2 of these just to see how it will do on the mini rod. We got a whole lot more line on it at least. Oh, Justin fishing fetish and fishing with squirrel. Hmm, that's 6. That might be it. Might be 1 or 2 more, but Don't remember. Oh, fishing and freedom. So that's 7. At least 7 people in it. Yeah, Nate. Like I said, I've actually got 20-pound Berkeley big game mono on all 8 of these mini rods. So as far as line wise, line should be fine. I can handle a decent sized fish with the line. Everything else, it's getting a little chilly. Grab my little heater and pop it out and fire it up for a few. And I'm gonna go ahead and end this live and put bells on these things and kick back and maybe get a few minutes of shut eyes while I'm doing it. I'm a light sleeper anyway for the most part. What's going on, Martin? Like I said, I'm fixing to go ahead and shut this down, Martin. I've been at it for about 2 hours and 15 minutes on this live. Probably reel these reels up and buzz over to my other one other spot, throw them back out, put the bells on them, kick back, and maybe take me a little nap while I listen for bells. Oh, might be getting a bite. Maybe not. Let's see. Let's see what happens. A little yellow right over here on the left is it went slack on me, went tight on me. Give it another minute or two just in case. Ooh, I see some shad, dude. I see some shad splashing right there. Some little baby thread fin shad. That'd be good crappie bait. I have to grab my cast net. But yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the live. I'm gonna reel these rods up anyway. We're gonna make one move to get up into the cove that I'm gonna crappie fish at. Throw these catfish rods back out, put some bells on them, get my little lounge chair, maybe take me a little nap for this happens. Oh, the little bitty threadfin shad, they'll tear them up, Alicia. Little small ones, it's just like having minnows. You know, it's just a fat minnow. Is basically all it is. But down here, they seem to like them just as much. But those little threadfin shad, they're so small, it's hard to keep them alive. But if I can catch a couple of them with a cast net real quick, I'll throw them in this thing. But anyway, appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out with me for a little bit. We're gonna close this out. I'm gonna go to get my spot set up. Well, maybe see y'all over on the Catfish and Crappie channel, 8 a.m. Eastern time. So y'all have a good morning. We'll catch you later.